Thank you, Mr. Speaker. You know, I was involved with impaired drivers. Boy, I'm going to date myself, going back to about 1968.
Ooh, that's a long time ago.
And when the impaired driving laws changed then is when the breathalyzer came out. We went through an era of almost 10 years of case law. Everybody fought every excuse. But I read this new bill, and I've got some concerns, and a couple of them I just want to go back to old experiences. And I see that they're talking about a roadside screening device for drugs, but there's nothing approved. And I wanted to ask the member how he could ever see us bringing this law into effect when we don't have the proper tools to utilize if we bring this law into effect, which they're imposing to do next year. And also, with impaired driving,
sur le fait que la conduite avec faculté affaiblie est inacceptable au Canada, particulièrement dans le cas des récidivistes qui constituent un danger pour la société. Et on doit protéger ces personnes-là contre elles-mêmes, puisque, étant donné bien souvent qu'elles sont victimes.
the week before 5 or 6 joints, and then maybe a week later have one and get pulled over. And if we have that screening device that they're talking about that still isn't approved, how are they going to say that person's impaired? He may not be impaired at that particular time. And I wonder if you'd just like to comment. I think they're jumping the gun before they have the right tools.
Mr. Speaker, I want to thank the member for Yellowhead for his really down-to-earth comment and show how almost improvised is the Liberal approach in terms of providing the device to our police officers so that they can effectively ensure that proposed law. But also thank this member. Aren't we privileged to have people who have served this country as police officers who are involved in that debate that is so critical to keep Canadians safe? And I want to thank my colleague for his question as well and recognize his great experience. Mr. Speaker, not only the police officer won't have the device, but there's no prevention in that bill, and that's a big hole. And again, this shows that the government is rushing through a disaster. That's unfortunate because Canadian lives are at stake. Thank you.